Quay. Hey, Rob. It's 7:31 at night for Thursday, the 15th of May, 2025, and yes, she is still going. She must be obeyed. She who will be obeyed. She must be obeyed because she is the dog. I gotta calm down for a few seconds, and after that, she's like, "No, I want more attention." I can be with her 24/7, and she still wants more out of me. I slept today, off and on, without a damn CPAP machine, and she's still driving me crazy. She'll be doing that all night, till about, I don't know when. But anyway. Oh, yeah, I came across something that kind of pissed me off a little bit. Not because of the thing happening in the Supreme Court of the United States. Oh, that was fun. Birthright citizenship. Shall we talk about that one? No, I came across an article on YouTube concerning about New York University suspending or taking away this kid's diploma because he managed to say something that pissed off the board of directors, the shareholders, and not to mention the Trump administration, who's got a stranglehold on the damn university system for New York. He said something against the United States and Israel for what they're doing to Gaza. Some people called it courageous, and then he gets punished for it right in front of everybody. You know, I remember coming across she's on a roll. Videos concerning about this one governor who's been despised. He came over. Actually, not the. I think it was the chancellor or something. Uh, no, it was a governor, and he was going to be doing a speech at the graduation ceremony of this one college, and then the students, group of them, large one, just walked off. It was indoor, and they just decided, okay, that's it. They're heading towards the exit. They didn't want to listen to the damn speech. Screw the formalities. They know they got out of there, so they just walked off with their heads high. Of course, their caps are still on their heads. Well, it gets us right one of these here days. Yeah, you're on camera again, dog. So, I was trying to get some more information on the kid, but not much. Then I came across another article concerning about David Pacman was having a conniption fit. About certain social media content creators out there are getting targeted by federal law enforcement, Border Patrol, FBI, all those other fun people. And then for that one, I couldn't see, except for the foreign names, if it was actually attacking U.S. born citizens. There's a reason why I mentioned about the birth certificate situation here. So give me a second on that one. So every time I kept saying a name that wasn't Anglo-Saxon, Reverend Ed Travers, John Cameron Weaver. Get the pronunciations? What does it sound like to you? If we were just voices on the air, could I tell if you were white or not? Wasp? Christian? Just by the sound of your voice or by the sound of your name, without using the title of Reverend in it. But there was always been an assumption, wasn't there? Now, if you were like Scheinfeld, Goldberg, something similar, you would have been considered Israeli or something else, Jewish, Yiddish, Kleinfoot, Kleinhaben. Would you have been acceptable? I don't know. But if you had Ishmael Islami, something similar to that effect, Reverend, what would that say to you? Probably nothing, because we wouldn't make anything about it, or would we? And that's what the others are making. Find the ones that are not English, WASP. Even Gaelic would have a problem. Cadfile. Well, Cadfile, if they actually had a last name like that one, Welsh, maybe okay. Greenfield, Beanfield. Downey. Something probably sounding Irish. Maybe you get picked on, but probably not as much. But are you a citizen born? Or are you coming over here with a visa? Or any other kind of foreign paperwork that doesn't say United States of America on it, anywhere on it? Are you done yet? You've been fussing like crazy, you dumb. No, you're not dumb. You're a fussy dog, that's what you are. You're a fussy mama. See what you are. You're just fussing. You want the attention. So I didn't get it all the morning because I'd slept some of it. I don't sleep as much. Even with the CPAP machine not here yet. I'm waiting for it tomorrow night, so I can finally get a good night's sleep for a change. No, but here's the thing. Scotus right now has been listening to an argument between a Trumplican flunky lawyer who had been trying to win cases but keeps losing them in Supreme Court. Because you're always trying to bring up these court cases, why it's so necessary to have limitations on rights, freedoms for anybody and everybody, except for those who can pay for it. And he was making a lousy thing concerning about all this damn word salad coming out of his mouth. I listened to what the hell happened. I was listening to it on C-SPAN. And just, huh? Then I kept listening to what the attorneys were talking about. And trying to make sense and trying to sound more intelligent than this asshole did. Guy just wanted to continue and talk. Meanwhile, the judges are trying to get a word edgewise. The Supreme Court in this one goes over here, in this case over here. Well, there's a question that we have over here. Well, you don't understand. It's like every Trumplicant out there who's on public, who's got the camera on it. Don't you understand? We got to get this word salad out to you. Holy crap, what are we dealing with ourselves? No, you gotta listen to me, you gotta listen to me. You gotta listen to me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm asking myself, is it all worth it? And they're still trying to push it through House of Representatives right now in an impeachment. Oh yeah, they can try pushing the impeachment. I mean, they can try pushing it in there, but it's not going to be working until we get actual majority of Democrats in there. But then again, you need a majority of Democrats in the Senate to actually make it work. And then you got Vance to deal with, and you also have to deal with the Speaker and the leader in the Senate. Thune, I think his name is. Sounds like something from Buck Rogers. He's one of the Lion Men. Thune. This makes me tired, sleepy, and I'm burnt. If that was not fun enough, try getting through another year of registration of college. Several years ago, they changed their format in Antelope Valley about how what they use for computer operations to get into the registration forms and get them filled out and stuff online. I got used to it so much until they changed it right. I think before or after COVID kicked, and no, after, and it's a headache. It's a headache. And then there's she's standing right. She's sitting there calling out because she wants me to do something with her. I wasn't feeling doing something anyway. Besides, it was getting too damn warm, and I got too many excuses, and I was still tired as hell. And that's why I slept. And that's why she's fussy, because we both slept. So let her fuss it out. She's gonna yell and scream at me anyway. What the hell? But I kept thinking about that kid in New York University. He says a spiel concerning about Gaza Strip. He was passionate about it. A lot of people clapped for him. And then the administrators and board of directors decided to yank his paperwork. No diploma for you. No diploma. And yet they're going to get humiliated because they want the money from the Fed. They can't survive without the money from the Fed. And if they lose it, they lose their college, they lose everybody else. And they don't want to lose it. So they got to play nice with the Trump. Like every other damn major player out there. Maybe a few of them are saying, no, we'll suffer, we'll survive. We've been here long enough. But this particular university hadn't been there long enough. Maybe about 50 or 60 years. Brigham Young, they've been out there a little bit longer than that. And so did a few others who were in New York and up and down the coast. Maybe in the north area. But southern colleges down below, they're going to get nailed big time. Out here in the west, we haven't heard anything coming down the pipeline. Nothing about the Cal State systems, and definitely not the university. We got Berkeley. We got UCLA. We got UNC. And we got San Diego. Yeah, I mispronounced their names. I got a professor who's political science. He's still over there. God, I thought he retired already. John Vento. This guy is pure Bruin. Don't say anything bad about the Bruins. He is. But you can say anything about the Trojans, and he'll support that. That's what happens when you stay at the universities long enough. You get the stuck-up attitude saying this is the most important thing around here. Yeah, well, I was almost like that the same way when I got into Antelope Valley Community College, and then I saw a few other places shutting down left and right, so I'm like, okay. Oh, financial difficulties. She's on that roll. I think I'll kick her butt out here. I'm creaking, dog. I'm creaking. And you're just sitting there whining your head off. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. What? Get. You can move. No, you can move. What? Honey, what are you doing to me? She wants me back in the bedroom, buried alive like the worm I am. That's my dog, and that's the attitude right now. Stay here long enough, and you don't leave the tomb. I take her outside. She's gotten so comfortable standing in here. It's not even funny. And yet she'll yell and scream at me throughout the middle of the night. Johnny, I want attention. No, it's time for sleep. No, I don't want to sleep. But I want to sleep. Yeah. Anyway, that's what's been happening today. I hope things worked out. I hope things worked out, Reverend. We'll talk later. I don't know if she's going to be able to whine at you about this one.